Holdfast Marine's videos are sponsored in part by Total Boat. If you would like to support the channel, please subscribe and follow the link to our Patreon account. Thank you. Hey everybody, Will from Holdfast Marine, your local boat shop. Today's a different video. Today we're going to be talking about shop essential tools. Now, this video isn't necessarily like you need a hammer or a screw gun or screwdriver set. Mostly everybody has those items in their shop. They have a set of screwdrivers, they have pliers and things like that. This is going to be stuff that a lot of people overlook having in their shops, and some of this relates to boat building, and some of it really doesn't. Some of this just relates to things you should have in your own home shop. So let's get started. Number one is going to be a hair dryer. Every shop should have a heat gun at maximum, but at minimum you should have a hair dryer. These offer a very gentle heat. You can take these and cure paint very quickly. If you're doing thin coats of paint, this will dry it very fast. What I do is I take a cardboard box like this, whatever I'm building, painting, gel coating, whatever, and I want it to dry a little quicker. I simply just put the box over my workpiece, stick that in there, put it on low, and that creates a drying oven for whatever it is that I'm trying to kick. So the hair dryer is extremely important. If you don't have one, buy your wife one for Christmas and take her old one, because the women's hair dryers are pretty awesome. They're variable speed. I've got two in the shop. I've got this old Revlon Pinker, and then I've got another one on the other side that is a variable speed, hot, cold, blah, 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 whatever. So I have two in the shop, one in the main and one in the woodworking shop. Now I know I said that everybody has hammers, but a claw hammer sometimes isn't exactly what you need. You need a little hammer, a small hammer. This is a tack hammer, and I use this more than I use the big guy. Another really good idea is to have a soft hammer. Brass, bronze, aluminum. Those are other hammers that are really good to have. I have two brass hammers that are quite old that I use around the shop a lot, because it doesn't mar, it doesn't ding, the hammer deflects before these big steel guys. So get yourself a couple of varying hammers. Little tiny tack hammer, big goddamn tack hammer. I know it's not called, I know this isn't a tack hammer, but they look the same. It's not tack hammer. Super glue. Super glue, super glue. If you don't have super glue in your shop, you do not have a shop. This is Gorilla Super Glue. I buy them in the small jugs because A, they do go bad eventually, and B, they're a little bit easier to apply. I have all different kinds of super glue. This is a thick super glue. I have thin, I have super thin, I have ultra thin, and I have ultra thick super glue. This stuff is from Bob Smith Industries. This is an Instaset. What you do is you put your super glue down, put your pieces together, give it a little spray, and it sets that glue instantly. Now, I will warn you that this stuff does have quite an odor to it. Myself, I love the smell of this stuff, but some of you may not like it, so they do make like a CO2 style accelerator in a big can. Butane torch. Butane torches are amazing. This one is a mag torch. I love the mag torch. It's very simple to operate. You pull down the safety, you push in the end. Sometimes she lights. There she goes. And it has a catch button on the side there so that I can keep the flame on. It has low heat and high heat. And it also has this feature here where you push this end and it becomes a flame. I don't know why, but maybe you're a smoker. I don't know, but it does that. Maybe somebody in the comments can tell me why it has the flame part. But I use this daily, and pretty much every single wiring project I do, I have one of these to do my heat shrink connections. So mag torch, butane torch, get yourself one. Now this is a little specific for my job, which is boat building. So painting, tipping, paint out, we use this. Also for varnish application. This is a badger hair brush. It is not actually badger hair. It is actually China bristle. Finding a actual badger hair brush is pretty hard to do these days, and it is insanely expensive. So I get these Red Tree Professionals. This is a 2-inch brush. It clearly says on the back China bristle, but it's super thick. Do you see how thick that brush is? And it's very fine. So as I'm tipping out the paint, it doesn't leave a lot of brush strokes, which is very, very, very important when your customer is paying you thousands and thousands of dollars to get a very nice looking paint job. So badger hairbrush, get yourselves one of these too. Something I don't use a lot of in the shop, but boy am I glad when I have it, is a number and letter punch set. It's a very simple set. It's got every letter A through Z, and then it has you know, the and symbol 1 through 0, so you can make any combination of letters and numbers. I did not pay much money for this. I think it was cheap money. I got it off of Amazon because of the, you know, I don't really use it that much. But it comes in this nice little box, goes in the drawer over there, safe and sound. Number and letter kit. Get yourself one of those too. A Scribe and layout fluid. This is Dycom's steel blue layout fluid, and this is a metal Scribe. And the way that this works is you have your piece of metal, so you spray on this blue lacquer. And here, folks, is where having the hairdryer comes in handy, because I can hit this with a hairdryer real quick and dry it instantaneously instead of standing here waiting for it to dry. Okay, so now that this is dried, I can take this Scribe and I can make very precise markings on this piece of metal. They're hard to probably see on the camera, but I can assure you that they are there. Now, I use this Dycom every day for, you know, running stuff on the Bridgeport or the lathe, or even laying things out on the table to weld later down the road. Dycom layout fluid and a good Scribe. This one has a magnet on the end, so I can pick things up with it. It has a clip in it, so I can clip it into my apron. Scribe tool. Now, this is something that you probably already have in your shop. You may not, I don't know. But it is a tap and die set. These are fractional, so it's US or Imperial. And there's everything from 5/16, 18, all the way up to the big 1/2-inch 13s with the corresponding dies. This one also has a couple of 1/4-20s. This is 1/4-20. This is 1/4-28, and then it has this one, which is a 1/8-inch 27 NPT. If you guys know what that means, go ahead, write down in the comments what a 1/8-inch 27 NPT thread is. The die set tools that these come with are junk. I would highly recommend you buy a good one. Same thing with the tap handles. They're junk. Go to Starrett's website or some other place and get a much better tap handle. Quick little bonus things you should have in your shop. Tweezers of all different kinds and sizes. They really help for pulling wires through, or I mean, whatever. And then the other thing is medical clamps. This is a Kelly clamp, and this is just a straight, I don't know the medical nomenclature for this, but it's just a straight clamp. And then this one is another, has a bit of a curve to it. I mean, these are just fantastic. Even if it's, you know, this thing that we sprayed with the Dycom, I can just bring this clamp in here and hold it, and I don't get the blue fingertips. I can just spray this real quick and then do my thing. Again, this stuff is invaluable. You can get a lot of this stuff on eBay. You can buy some of it brand new on like Amazon, but generally they're not like the medical grade stainless steel, which all of these are, except for this guy. This is a very old World War II tweezer that came out of a field medics kit, but I still have it. These are stainless as well as the rest of these, so these are a big help too. All right, so that's the end of this quick video, a tool tip video. If you have a favorite tool that you use all the time in your shop, go ahead and put that down in the comments below so others can learn from you. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. I don't know where we're at now, but at the filming of this video, we have 999 subscribers. Again, averaging about 100 a month. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget, we also have a Patreon account, link down in the description. Please, if you can, head on over there and check out what we offer for you. The packages are pretty cool. So yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. Christmas is on the way. We'll be doing a special Christmas video. Keep on the lookout for that. We'll see you guys next time.